Welcome back to the channel, pageant fans. Miss World has been home to some of the most breathtaking queens in history, and Europe has played a major role in shaping the pageant's legacy. With the 72nd edition fast approaching, let's take a deep dive into the continent's most successful nations. From historic wins to consistent placements, these countries have proven their dominance on the Miss World stage. Who will claim the title of the best performing European country? Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 best performing European countries at Miss World. Let's dive right in.
Starting off our top 10 European countries at Miss World is Denmark. Denmark comes in at number 10 because they have a history of sporadic participation. They may not have won a title, but previously they've placed as first runner-up with Lillian Jewel Madsen. Despite this early success, including a second runner-up placement and multiple top 5, top 10, and top 15 placements, Denmark has struggled to remain a strong competitor with limited placements in the modern era. Their last significant achievement was in 2019 when Atosta Kundi placed in the top 40 in 2019, but the country has not been a consistent force at Miss World. In recent years, Denmark has sent candidates intermittently, making their presence in the competition increasingly rare. The Netherlands comes in at number 9, with 2 wins, but an inconsistent track record in recent years has not produced any significant placements. Their first victory came in 1959 with Corine Rotschafer, a stunning beauty who later became a successful entrepreneur in the modeling industry. The Netherlands secured their second title in 1962 with Catharina Lauders, who made history as one of the youngest Miss World winners at just 19 years old. Despite these early successes, the Netherlands has struggled to maintain a strong presence at Miss World, with Susanna Allerkovic reaching the top 10 in 2001 and Natalie Den Dekker placing in the top 15 in 2012 being their last notable placements. In recent years, the country has sent candidates sporadically, limiting its impact on the competition despite its rich pageant history. Austria ranks at number 8 as the best-performing European country at Miss World, with 2 wins, but a decline in recent performances. Their first victory came in 1969 with Eva Rubinstein, who later became an actress and even appeared in James Bond films. Their second title came in 1987 with Ola Weigerstorfer, who went on to have a career in media and sports broadcasting. Despite these 2 wins, Austria has struggled to maintain a consistent presence at Miss World, with their last significant placement being in 2007 when Christine Reiler reached the top 16. Austria has managed to reach the top 5 twice and have placed as second runner-up. They've also managed to reach the top 10 and top 15 multiple times. In recent years, Austria has competed sporadically and has not produced another major title contender, making their historical wins stand out more than their modern-day performance. Coming in at number 7 is Finland. While it might not be the first country that comes to mind when we think of Miss World powerhouses, Finland has a rich history in the pageant. The country claimed its first and only Miss World title in 1957 when the elegant Marita Lindahl took home the crown. Beyond their victory, Finland has achieved 2 first runner-up finishes, a second runner-up placement, and 18 total placements in Miss World history. Their last semi-finalist was Janina Frostel, now Janina Fry, who made it to the top 15 in 1993. More recently, in 2014, Krista Haapalainen reached the top 25. Could we see Finland make a comeback in the coming years? Let us know what you think in the comments. At number 6, we have Spain. This vibrant country has long been a strong contender in Miss World. Spain won its first, and so far, only crown in 2015 when the stunning Miriaye Lalaguna made history as the country's first ever Miss World winner. Spain has also secured 1 second runner-up finish and has reached the final 5 or final 6 3 times. With 19 total placements, they've remained a force in the competition. Since their big win, Spain's most recent placement was in 2019 when Maria del Mar Aguilera made it to the top 40. In 2023, Paula Perez brought Spain back to the semi-finals, finishing in the top 12. Will Spain secure its second Miss World crown soon? Only time will tell. Germany ranks as the 4th best-performing European country at Miss World, with 2 title holders despite its inconsistent performance in recent decades. Their first victory came in 1956 with Petra Sherman, who interestingly placed third in Miss Germany, but was chosen for Miss World due to her superior English skills, an advantage that ultimately helped her win the crown. Their second winner, Gabriella Brum in 1980, had a far more controversial reign, resigning just 18 hours after winning, citing pressure from the media and disapproval from her boyfriend. However, reports surfaced that she had posed nude in a magazine, leading to her swift abdication. As a result, Kimberly Santos of Guam took over the title. Despite these two wins, Germany has struggled to maintain a strong presence at Miss World, with Susanna Marika Belinsky in 2010 making it into the top 25, being their last notable placement. Their historical impact remains significant, but their lack of recent success highlights the importance of consistency in Miss World rankings. Ireland ranks as fifth best performing European country at Miss World. Ireland has only one Miss World title but has sporadic success in recent years. Their first victory came in 2003 with Rosanna Davison, who she is the daughter of musician Chris de Burgh, and the song, for Rosanna, was written by her father for his 1986 album, Into the Light in her honor. Davison is a qualified nutritional therapist and promotes the health benefits of a plant-based diet. Siobhan McClafferty got close to winning the title by placing as first runner-up in 1990 and was a standout beauty queen, but Ireland's presence at Miss World has since been inconsistent. While the country has produced some strong contenders, including multiple top 10 and top 15 placements, their last notable placement was in 2010 when Emma Waldron finished in the top 5 and won the Miss World Talent competition. Despite their rich pageant history, Ireland's irregular participation and lack of sustained placements have prevented them from being a dominant force in the modern era of Miss World. Taking the third spot is Sweden, a country that made history at Miss World. In 1951, Sweden became the first-ever nation to win the Miss World title, with Kiki Haakonssen taking the crown. They followed that up with another win in 1952, when Mary-Louise Flodin claimed victory, making Sweden the first country to achieve back-to-back wins in Miss World history and possibly in the history of modern pageantry. Sweden's third Miss World title came in 1977, thanks to Mary and Katrin Stavin. Beyond their 3 wins, they have secured 2 first runner-up finishes, 5 semi-finalist placements, and numerous other achievements. With 19 total placements, Sweden remains a strong competitor. Could we see a 4th Swedish Miss World winner in the future? Let us know what you think. Coming in at number 2 is France, a country known for consistently producing strong pageant contenders. While they have only won Miss World once, they've had an impressive track record of high placements. France has earned 2 first runner-up placements and 2 second runner-up finishes, along with 5 additional semi-final placements. Some of their recent standouts include Maeva Cook, who placed in the top 12 in 2018, and Clemence Bettino, who placed in the top 40 in 2023. Maeva competed at Miss World 2018, where she won the Miss World Top Model Fast Track event, securing her spot in the semi-finals. She also performed well in the BeautyWithAPurpose challenge, showcasing a project focused on breast cancer awareness, a cause close to her heart. Clemence Bettino, Miss France 2020, competed at Miss World 2021, where she placed in the top 40, and she also impressed in the head-to-head challenge, showcasing her intelligence and eloquence. Interestingly, both Maeva and Clemence also reached the top 10 at Miss Universe. With a total of 33 placements, France remains one of Europe's most consistent pageant nations. Could they secure a second Miss World crown soon? We'll have to wait and see. And now, taking the top spot as the best-performing European country at Miss World is the United Kingdom. With an incredible 4 Miss World crowns, but technically winning 5 times, the UK has won more titles than any other European nation. Their first victory came in 1961, when Rosemary Franklin won the crown. She was crowned in London and later went on to place as the first runner-up in Miss Universe 1961, making her one of the rare women to achieve such high placements in both pageants. Just 3 years later, and Sydney secured the UK's second title in 1964. and won the Miss World title in 1964, bringing a second victory to England. She traveled extensively during her reign and later pursued a career in acting and television. During her reign, she embarked on a year-long world tour, visiting countries such as Vietnam, where she entertained British and American troops during the height of the war. This was a unique and bold move, as many beauty queens of that era did not take on such politically sensitive engagements. Unlike some Miss World winners who fade into the background after their reign, and Sydney successfully transitioned into acting and entertainment. Some key highlights of her career include appearing in James Bond films, including You Only Live Twice in 1967, starring Sean Connery. Then, in 1965, the UK achieved an impressive back-to-back win, with Leslie Langley taking the title. Leslie was a model before her win, and later on went on to become a successful actress. Helen Morgan, representing Wales, won Miss World 1974. However, just 4 days after being crowned, she was forced to resign due to the revelation that she was an unwed mother, which was against the rules of the competition at the time. After Helen's resignation, the Miss World organization awarded the title to the first runner-up, Annalene Creel of South Africa. This marked a significant moment in pageant history, as Creel became the second South African to be crowned Miss World, following Penelope Colin's victory in 1958. This moment remains one of the most famous instances of a title being passed on in Miss World history. Creel's reign was also notable because it came at a time when South Africa faced international sanctions due to apartheid, which led to their exclusion from the competition in subsequent years. Sarah Jane Hutt became the fifth Miss World winner from the UK in 1983. Unlike many of her predecessors, she kept a relatively low profile after her reign and did not actively pursue a career in entertainment. In addition to their 5 or 4 crowns, because of Helen Morgan's dethronement, the UK has also placed as first runner-up 4 times, second runner-up 5 times, and reached the semi-finals 6 times. With an outstanding 39 total placements, the United Kingdom remains the ultimate European powerhouse in Miss World history. Iceland, Russia, the Czech Republic, and Poland have all won Miss World titles. Despite their victories, inconsistent participation and a lack of sustained high placements have likely kept them out of the top-tier rankings. While each of these countries has produced outstanding individual winners, their inconsistent performances and intermittent participation have prevented them from ranking among the most dominant forces in Miss World.
That's a wrap, and that concludes our list of the top 10 best-performing European countries at Miss World. Did your favorite country make the cut? Which nation do you think will produce the next European Miss World winner? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with fellow pageant fans, leave a super thanks to support the channel and help us bring you more great content. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.